of the Galatesh's systems filled the docking bay as Marcus tightened the final bolts on his helmet's seals. The gear was bulky but necessary, heat-resistant and radiation-proof. It was the only thing standing between him and the unforgiving environment on Zil-6's surface.
Ready, engineer?
Came Officer Reyes's sharp voice from behind him. Marcus glanced over his shoulder. Reyes stood tall and imposing in her own suit, her rifle slung across her back. Her expression, as always, was unreadable, but Marcus had learned to read between the lines. Reyes was tense. She always was before a mission, and she hid it under a layer of cold professionalism.
Ready as I'll ever be,
Marcus replied, adjusting his gloves.
You better be.
Reyes said, her tone softening just slightly as she moved past him to inspect the shuttle. Marcus couldn't help but smile as he turned back to his tools. Today was the day. The first time he'd set foot on an alien world. A real alien world, not some barren mining colony or sterile research station. As a kid, he'd dreamed about this moment. His father, a xenobiologist, had filled his head with stories of strange creatures and distant stars. They'd sit on their apartment balcony on Terra, the sky glowing faintly with the lights of the megacities below, and his father would point out constellations.
One day,
he'd say,
we'll find something out there that changes everything.
But his father never got to see what was out there. Marcus had promised himself he would.
Hey, dreamer, you done?
Dr. Callan's voice cut through his thoughts. She stood a few feet away, her suit half on, holding a datapad in one hand. Her auburn hair was tied in a messy bun, strands sticking out from under her helmet.
Yeah, almost there,
Marcus said, stowing his tools.
What's the rush? Shuttle's not leaving without me.
Colin rolled her eyes.
You've got 5 minutes. Anders is already in there, acting like he's the captain of the ship or something.
That sounds like Anders,
Marcus muttered. Colin snorted.
You have no idea.
In the corner, Lieutenant Anders was indeed already seated in the shuttle, barking last-minute instructions to the security team. They stood in formation, their weapons gleaming in the artificial light.
All right, people.
Anders called out, his voice loud and commanding.
This isn't a vacation. We're here to study, secure, and get back in one piece. Stick to the mission, follow orders, and don't do anything stupid.
Got it, Dad.
Colin quipped as she climbed into the shuttle. Marcus followed, biting back a laugh. He liked Callan. She had a way of keeping things light, even under pressure. As the shuttle's hatch sealed behind them, the hum of the engines grew louder. Marcus took his seat next to Callan, across from Reyes and Anders. The security team strapped in near the rear, their faces hidden behind their helmets.
All right.
Anders began, pulling up a holographic display of the planet.
We'll be landing on the outskirts of the hot zone. Marcus, you're on tech support. Make sure the sensors don't crap out again. Callan, you're in charge of collecting samples. Reyes, keep everyone alive. Questions?
Yeah.
Marcus said, raising a hand.
Can I get hazard pay if I accidentally grow a third arm down there?
Colin chuckled.
As long as you donate it to science.
Reyes didn't even crack a smile.
You'll be fine. The suits can handle it.
Can they handle you if you get any crankier?
Colin shot back.
Focus.
Anders interrupted, glaring at them both. Marcus leaned back in his seat, smirking as the banter continued. It was strange. Despite their differences, the team worked well together. Anders was stiff but reliable. Reyes was tough but fair. And Callan, well, Callan was Callan. As the shuttle descended through the atmosphere, the crew fell quiet, their gazes fixed on the windows. The planet's surface came into view. Endless stretches of forest, desert, and mountain, broken only by the glowing veins of the radioactive zone.
It's beautiful.
Colin whispered.
Yeah.
Marcus agreed, his chest tightening. For all the risks, all the unknowns, he couldn't wait to step onto the ground. His father would have loved this.
Don't get too distracted.
Reyes warned.
We've got a job to do.
Relax, Reyes.
Marcus said with a grin.
I'll save the sightseeing for after we're done saving the world.
She shook her head but didn't reply. As the shuttle neared the landing site, The team went over their roles one last time. Marcus checked his tools, Callan prepped her sampling gear, and the security team triple-checked their weapons. The banter faded, replaced by a focused determination. The shuttle touched down with a gentle thud, and Anders's voice cut through the comms.
All right, team, let's move.
Marcus took a deep breath as the hatch opened, revealing the alien world beyond. This was it. The adventure he'd dreamed of, and the danger that came with it, was waiting just outside.